It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pesto Pod. My name is Julia Leahy. If you know me on TikTok, you know me as More Pesto, Please. Today, I am joined with comedian, funny lady, extraordinaire, Molly Null, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Woo!
Please hold your applause.
Please, it's too much.
Too much.
Molly, tell me, who is Molly Null?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever asked you
Loaded
that?
question. Sometimes.
Okay.
Well, it's usually the last name people are asking about.
Molly Null is like a sick
No,
name
I will
for
agree.
for fame.
Yeah. And it's
up in lights.
It's real. Not a stage name.
Yeah,
Molly
that's
Null.
right.
A lot of L's.
Molly Null.
Yeah. My signature is like loops.
I bet.
Straight up loops.
I
Yeah.
feel like you're one of those people that if I was a friend of yours that like encountered you in daily life, I would
Mm-hmm.
only refer to you first and last name.
Yeah.
A lot of people do.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the
before
vibe.
anything, always. People are like, Molly Null.
Hey, Molly Null.
Like, close personal friends of like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Molly Null.
So who is
sometimes,
she
yeah.
though? Who is Molly Null?
Who is Molly Null? That's a loaded question. She's a baller first and foremost.
A fucking baller.
A fucking baller.
Kobe.
I'm a guy, you know, just hanging,
Out here
just
in this
chilling out
world?
here in the world.
I just learned you were a dancer.
I am a dancer.
Who the fuck knew? You probably know Molly from her stellar SpongeBob impressions. They've
Yeah.
gained some traction.
They really have.
Molly, that guy.
Yeah, that one.
And also great works such as Russell Crowe in Les
Russell
Mis,
Crowe and Les Mis.
which is one of my favorite impressions to do myself.
Oh yeah,
personally. So
that's
we
a
share
that's a
that.
solid thing to impress.
It's
This is
fucking
this
it's
is
fucking
really
ridiculous.
because it's just so
'Cause it's
bad.
Foolish.
Yeah, it is foolish. That's an excellent word to describe it.
Do you do comedy as well, like outside TikTok?
I do. I did stand up with Maudie. I don't know if you know Maudie from TikTok.
Maybe.
They run they do a comedy. It's called Maudie's Big Gay Talent Show. And it's once a month. And I did three of those.
Wow,
Which
so
is cool.
fun.
Yeah, I had never done stand up before. And then Maudie and I were friends through TikTok, and they were like,
Come on down.
"Come on down."
Also, really quick disclaimer: I have no voice. I have laryngitis. I just want to say that for the people who are like, "What the fuck's going on?" But for stand up, that's so cool. Did you have to did you have to prepare your like five? What do they call it? Like the 5 minute
Like a tight five.
tight five. Thank you.
I had
knew that a word.
Well, they asked. They were like, "How much time?" I was like, "Don't give me more than 10 minutes."
Yeah,
because I'm
I
scared.
think I'd say that too.
Because I'm scared and I'll poop my pants if I'm up there for too
Pooping
long.
in public.
But yeah, I like came up with my sets, and I was like on it the bill as an impressionist, which was
Fucking
like
yeah, impressionist. No way.
yeah, which is pretty sick.
Your talents include Russell Crowe,
Russell
and that one fish.
And that one fish, and Jennifer Coolidge is my other one. That's
God.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're just a woman of so many talents.
I guess so. That's
Well,
what they're saying.
Welcome. Happy to have you.
Thank you. This is actually my first ever podcast.
I'm
I've never
taking
done.
your pod virginity.
You are.
Yeah,
Popping my
that's right.
cherry.
You know, this
Yeah.
is like maybe the third or fourth time I've taken
Really?
someone's pod virginity,
Aw,
and I've only had
hey.
8 fucking episodes of this
Good
shit.
for you, man.
Yeah,
Congrats.
I'm trying to reach out.
Yeah.
I like to start the Pesto Pod off with the Pestory of the Week,
Mhm.
which, if you don't know, is just a recap of the whackassery of your
Mhm.
life as of late.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you'd like to share?
I do actually. I was thinking about it on the way up here, and I was like, you know, an embarrassing, crazy story. Like, I don't do anything ever that's embarrassing. And then
Not you.
I remembered. I got super hungover on
Oh,
Saturday. Woke up and I was like, not feeling good.
Right.
Upchucked a couple times, and then I was like, oh no, I'm fine. And I backfired myself because I publicly denounced being hungover. I was like, I decided I'm not
Right.
anymore. I'm not hungover, and it worked because God was listening. And then I was like, I feel great. I'm fine. I got my ginger ale. And then I filmed probably like 5 times trying to do a TikTok of the full dance at the end of Pitch Perfect.
Oh, sure.
And I never have any storage on my phone.
That
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That
bad
exactly
thing?
that
Yeah,
one.
nice.
The
Love it.
whole thing, like the whole 3 minutes.
Of course.
And I did it like 3 times because I didn't, wanted to make sure I got all the choreography down.
Right.
And each time it was like recording less and less because I'm broke and I never have storage on my phone. And then I got violently ill again for the rest of the day, like immediately following that. And I was like, that's really embarrassing that I was hungover, then I wasn't. And I pushed myself. And then
Maybe it was a mental game.
I got sick again after pitch perfecting.
Yeah.
By myself.
Too hard.
Yeah.
You went too hard.
I did.
Force it all right back up. What did you eat?
And I couldn't keep anything down. Yeah.
That's the worst feeling when you're hungry.
Yeah.
But you
you're
can't.
starving. I was like, I need a
and
McDouble.
You just feel like empty.
Yeah.
There's truly no BMI.
And there's my BMI went down to nothing.
Tanked.
And you're like you have to keep throwing up. You're fetal. But it's like I saw a tweet once where it's like you're turning into a werewolf. You're throwing up so hard because there's like nothing.
Dude, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Just
So you're just like
yeah, and
it's just like your whole body. That was me.
And you like I was just talking about this with somebody too. It's like this like loud gag.
No, yeah.
Because
it's like you're yelling.
Because there's nothing coming up, so you're by yourself and you're like
and you're like choking and
worst
crying and sweating, and then you're like, oh. Once it's over, you're like, that was dramatic.
I've been there so many times.
Yeah.
So many times. Yeah. My pet story is not super interesting.
Okay.
I recently discovered that there is a really cute little taco stand like a block over from here. And I went. They don't speak any English. And I was like, what a perfect opportunity for me to practice my Spanish skills that I haven't used since 11th grade. So I was like, arroz con frijoles. And they were like, of course. And they whipped up my dish. And the moral of the story is I got home and there was a rubber band in my taco.
Oh man.
I know, and I ate it anyway.
The rubber band?
No.
Okay.
No, that I carefully removed.
Yep.
And I ate
was
the
it like
taco.
in with all the sauce
in the meat?
and
It was in the taco. In the mixture. So yeah. But it's absolutely not going to stop me from going back there again.
Yeah.
Because it was really delicious.
Absolutely.
And that's really all I got.
I think that's a great story, actually. You shouldn't be embarrassed by that at all. I would have done the same thing.
Taco. Oh my god, I never set the timer. That's okay. I usually set a timer.
Oh fuck.
I just realized
the
at
whole
this
thing's
moment.
fucked.
No, it's okay. We'll keep going.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Anyway, yeah, rubber band in my taco. Kind of a bummer, but ate it anyway.
Yeah. Tasty though?
Tasty. A little bit of like churning.
Churning, yeah.
Another thing, I just posted this on TikTok. I don't know if you saw. I literally posted it last night.
Okay.
I was craving seafood, which was like my first mistake.
Yeah, I can't relate.
No, not a seafood girl.
No.
Really, not even like a popcorn shrimp. That's heinous.
No, we'll get to that.
Okay. Goddamn. Anyway, yeah, I got seafood, and the waitress charged me wrong, and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, you charged me wrong," and she was like, "No, you ordered the platter," and I was like, "No, I didn't." Like she was telling me what I ordered was wrong. Yeah. We got into an altercation.
You guys fought?
Yeah. in the seafood restaurant. And long story short, she would not change the price, and I on the bill drew a frowny face next to her name.
Yeah.
And I hope that sticks with her.
Yep.
I hope she thinks about that before she falls asleep.
That would wreck me.
Yeah.
That would actually.
I mean, like I still tipped her, not as much as I would have though.
Sure, absolutely.
Tipped her a lot less.
Gotta respect.
But I was like, I got tip her. This is how she's making her money.
True.
But fuck you.
Even bitches deserve tips.
Even bitches deserve tips. Yeah. It's so unfortunate because there's been a couple times in my life when I'm like, I don't want to tip you. You're an absolute cunt McGee, but I have to out of my respect for humanity.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that's all I've been up to. 2 stories, and both of them were food centric. So it's really disturbing. Nice. What's your issue with seafood?
Well, to be frank, I don't trust it.
Sure. I don't blame you.
I understand the appeal. But personally, in my opinion, it's smelly. It's stinky. They usually serve it, I feel like, in the shape of the fish, which is
not true. Fried. Anything fried.
Okay. Well, not that one then.
Okay.
But other ones, I feel like they just put it on the plate like fish shaped.
Fish shaped.
Yeah.
Well, it's fish.
Heard, but icky. And
I
what's going on down there though? Like, there's so much like. Because I've posed this argument before. I'm like, we have no idea what's going on beneath the surface, right?
Keep going.
Trash, oil, BP. Microplastics that they're just eating, breathing in. And people are like, okay, well, they pump, chickens and all this other shit full of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but I know that.
you don't know.
I don't know what exactly is going in.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not interested.
Interesting.
I do like imitation crab though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fish.
Yeah, but that's
But it's not
it.
in the shape of fish.
Not in the shape of it.
And so it messes with your
and
mind.
it's just little.
It's a little guy. So you like a California roll?
I love a California
Hell
roll.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, you're not a lost cause.
No, I'm one of those people though that's like, I love sushi.
I love sushi.
California
That's
roll.
when you get sushi.
Yeah.
You get a veggie roll
Yeah.
and a California roll.
Yes.
That's okay. I'm not too
Yeah.
far off. I'll get like shrimp though. You can't believe you won't like
Yeah.
eat shrimp. Shrimp's delicious.
I've tried shrimp.
Sure.
I don't think it tastes like anything.
That's a really hot take.
Am I?
All right.
I feel like maybe this is really cool to be here. I
go.
feel like it's just like, I don't know, maybe I was just too scared, but it just felt kind of slimy and tasted like this sauce that I had it in the spaghetti with.
Okay.
So
I really love shrimp because shrimp comes in so many forms.
that's true. I can respect
Popcorn
the
shrimp, coconut
variety.
Shrimp, jumbo shrimp.
Okay, Forrest Gump. list them
Yeah,
all,
yes.
list them all.
I respect Forrest Gump's grind because
Yeah.
shrimp is delicious.
Absolutely.
But what a more perfect segue. You just set me up there, girl. Perfect segue to the topic of
Yeah.
today's pod, which is the ocean.
Yeah. Spooky.
Spooky stuff for you.
Well, just again,
The unknown.
abyss.
The abyss.
Yeah.
Do you swim in the ocean?
I have.
Okay, I hope you
I have. Unfortunately, I am from Ohio.
That's true.
so
Landlocked.
Not
She's
a little bit landlocked. We have a couple of dirty little lakes.
Okay.
But
I live on a
ocean-
lake,
Oh.
I'm a lake girl.
Well, I'm
Respect
a lake.
for the lake.
Absolutely.
but you'll
But
swim
like
in a lake.
real lakes. The Ohio lake I'm talking is like
A
this
pond.
big and dirty as hell.
Dirty.
But real lakes,
Ooh,
love.
Right.
Yeah, big lake person.
will you swim in a lake?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll swim in the ocean. I just am not typically found there.
Sure.
Yeah. You're not going to find me at the ocean.
So when you have swam in the ocean, has it been the East Coast Ocean? Which means
yes.
the Atlantic?
Yes.
Couldn't remember the
The
name.
Atlantic one. I stepped in the Pacific once.
Oh, yeah?
I went to California one time,
Sure.
and it was like April. So it was a little bit cold. We got to step
Right.
in, nothing above the knee.
Okay.
It was nice.
Great. I'm so
Yeah.
glad you had a great time.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I don't think I've ever been to the Pacific Ocean. That's on my list.
Yeah,
Because I want to go to, I really want to go to French Polynesia.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's hella creatures.
Mm.
And I'm into that.
Or you're a creature guy.
I'm such a creature guy. One of
Excellent.
the items on my bucket list
Mhm.
is to go snorkel in the Great Barrier Reef before it fucking kicks the
Yeah,
bucket.
before
'Cause it's on its way out.
Yeah.
I think it might like legally be dead. Which is
As
not-
once
I'm
this is
dead ass,
released, like
right
it'll
now,
be gone.
which is not bode well for me.
No,
But yeah, I love a critter.
I love a critter too.
I love snorkeling.
I never have.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
let's get you on that.
we can get. Yeah, I'm
And we're sending you to. Can you imagine? This is how I announced I'm sending you to fucking Fiji.
bust open the door and kidnap me, take me to Fiji.
No, yeah, I love an ocean critter.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I'm interested.
Do you have that? You know that fear where people have like, well, there's like the fear of the open ocean,
Mhm.
and there's fear of like submerged objects. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like man-made submerged objects.
I just think that's like pretty sick.
I think it's so cool.
Yeah.
But I imagine if I was like scuba diving, which I've never done,
Mhm.
and I was like in a shipwreck, I'd be a little freaked out. It's probably pretty dark.
Not me.
No, you'd be into it.
Yeah, if it was like if I could stumble upon the Titanic,
Right.
I'd be waltzing around.
You're a big Titanic
Big
girl.
Titanic.
I'm a huge
Yeah.
fucking Titanic
Yeah.
girl. Did you, when you were a kid, did you like know the lore?
Oh yeah. I
Oh.
like chose it for like my research projects in
Yeah, you did.
school. Like
Yeah, you did.
yeah, about all the like the lifeboat laws. And,
Yes.
Yeah, no, that was like I was like, now this I can research. I can put in the work.
You sure can.
Yeah.
And you did.
And
Did
I
you build like a to scale diorama?
so my little brother did, and I was like, "You're doing it wrong. Like, no,
Right.
that should go on
The
the
fucking hull
yeah,
is supposed
yeah,
to be.
right. No, that's the wrong port. He just used like all the Legos we had in the whole house. I also did though follow like Titanic like fan accounts.
What the fuck?
Like like in 8th grade. Remember like last year everyone was like, "Oh, you can see your old likes on Instagram." So I did that, and I went
no,
back
and
to
it's all
like my
just the
2012, and it was just like Titanic edits,
Like of the movie or
like
of
the movie
ship?
and the ship,
Oh my
like
God.
together as one.
That
I
is
was like,
so funny.
This.
I know so many weird Titanic facts.
Yeah.
So many.
Mhm.
The richest man, like one of the richest men in the world at
Mhm.
that time, was on there and he drowned. The Astors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did know
Astor Place here in New York.
that. Mhm.
That dude
That's him.
fucking went down with the ship,
Yeah.
bruh. He sunk.
Respect.
Sure. He's a
'Cause,
man. I don't know if he had much of a choice.
Well, but the rich ones, the rich guys,
Yeah.
got out of there.
The dude who fucking like was the president of the White Star Line.
Ooh.
He got out.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone was like, fuck you.
Fuck
and
you,
he
man.
killed himself.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
If I was a dirtbag, if I was an evil
Piece of shit
dirtbag
who
piece
kicked
of
a
shit,
woman and child out of the fucking...
yeah, I'd be killing myself.
Yeah, sure. I think they should make more Titanic. I want
Mhm.
more reenactments, movies.
Yeah. A
I guess you
limited
need
series
I guess you
on
need a pretty big
HBO.
budget. Oh,
Yeah.
a Titanic limited series would literally make me hard.
No, genuinely, like I'd be at the premieres. I'd be having watch parties.
It would be so
Yeah.
good, but you need a
Well,
hella budget
I feel like too.
to sink that fucking ship.
That's true. Well, the CGI, all the Marvel movie
I guess.
bullshit, like
I guess.
well, but you know that like the Titanic was like they slapped the name on, right? It was like another boat.
Oh,
You know of this?
from the White Star Line? I can't say that I do.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Okay, it's not proven.
Well, if we were to look at the photos,
Okay.
essentially, they took an old ass ship
Sure.
that they knew would sink or get damaged, whatever. Maybe not sink. They knew it was like old and damaged. They wanted it to get damaged for the insurance money.
You're so
Drama.
fucking with me.
No,
right
I'm
now.
not. This is a conspiracy that I believe.
But they marketed it as like this brand new, hot, sexy ship.
Mhm. And they slapped on the name Titanic over top of it. I forget what the name is, but if you look at pictures of the Titanic under the sea, crashed, broken on the ground, it's like not. It doesn't say Titanic on the side because the paint has come off. I'm so
I think 100
serious.
years at the bottom of the ocean would take some paint off. No,
Yeah, 100 and it was just.
April 14th.
Oh my God!
20
How did I miss
1912.
that? Yeah,
Oh my
it's been
God,
100,
you're right.
111. It's been 111 years.
That's kind of it's kind of like, I don't know why, because it means nothing to me, but it's like almost sad that there's no
Yeah.
survivors left. I
I
assume, unless they're
know.
really fucking like
Yeah.
mutants, old mutants. I think the
that were
last-
literally born on the
yeah,
ship.
yeah. I think the last baby
Yeah.
died. She was like a baby on the
Yeah.
boat. The boat. the little sailboat.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Have you ever heard of the USS Indianapolis ship crash?
Can't say I have.
Oh, Molly Null, let me enlighten you. Here we are. We're in World War II.
Mhm.
Times are bleak.
Yeah.
We got this fucking boat, the USS Indianapolis. It is struck by torpedoes, and it sinks. Bummer.
Torpedoes.
Big bummer.
People
it's
on
World
there?
War II. No
Oh,
civilians.
okay,
It's
okay.
military.
All right.
A bunch of guys drown, sure. Bunch of guys make it out. They're on
Yeah.
lifeboats, but they don't get rescued for. I should look up the facts. I
Yeah.
think it's probably like maybe like I want to say like a week. Watch it be like a month.
Yeah.
But they're out at sea
Yeah.
for like a hella long time, and it is considered the biggest shark attack in history because sharks just picked them off.
Damn.
It was like something
Wait, like one by one?
it was something like 3,000 like men
Yeah.
are in the water, and they pulled like 1,000 out. Like like 2/3 of the people in the water were eaten by sharks. And it was like
R.I.P.
they would be these
Rest in
hella-
power, guys. But
No.
that's so cool.
Yeah,
That's
no,
so
it's
awesome.
It would be like these. I've seen a lot of.
Yeah.
Actually, this is so fucking like nerdy of me.
Yeah.
The guy who is in Jaws, Richard Dreyfuss,
Yes.
narrates this fucking sick documentary.
That's like perfect.
No, it's so perfect. All the guys would be on a lifeboat, and then
Yeah.
like this one guy would be like really dehydrated, and he'd be going like kind of crazy,
Mm.
and sharks would be like circling, and they'd be like, we gotta sacrifice him, and then they'd push him off, and he'd get eaten.
Damn.
They had to like sacrifice. There's like limited food, so they'd pick the weakest
Yeah.
ones and like just tip them over, and sharks would just fucking.
Sure.
And then so the
Because
sharks,
they're hungry. They're not going to
Right.
leave till they get a snack.
and then the sharks like learned, like if we stay around these boats, like they keep putting people overboard.
Shit.
So they would just literally circle the boats the whole time. It was crazy stuff.
That is insane.
It's insane. You should read up.
Holy shit. No, I'm gonna be looking
Yeah,
for that
yeah.
documentary.
And I guess apparently like this is the lore too. If you know the lore, you can't drink salt water because you'll go crazy. Right? No, it triggers psychosis.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah,
I knew it was like dehydrating.
No, you go crazy.
You go crazy
if you're like really, really, really like dehydrated and hungry and whatever, and you drink salt water, it like sends you into psychosis. Yeah. So there's an interview in the documentary with this guy who says like his like first mate or fucking something was so thirsty he drank salt water, and then he's like, guys, why are we on these lifeboats? We can just go back down to the ship and like cook a meal. And they're like Jim, whatever, like the ship's at the bottom of the ocean. And he's like, no guys, it's down there, like we'll just go get food and I'll come back up. But it's like the middle of the ocean. And so he dove off and went under, never came up. That was it. Crazy fucking shit. Took a turn for the morbid, but
jeez,
I love shit like that though.
I
love researching a tragedy.
No, like
I do.
I'm like, oh,
it like triggers some weird cathartic like
I'm like, I would have made it. Like, I'm built different.
You would have made it. You totally would have made it. Would you have survived the Titanic? I mean, you're a woman.
Yeah, 100%.
100.
Gotta say that'd be a straight shoot. Like I'd be done. I'd be safe out of there.
Right.
Bada bing, bada boom. My fight or flight is pretty sharp.
In the flight direction.
Yeah. In both, I guess I'd fight off to flight.
Well, I guess the only answer in Titanic is to flee.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight. You can't fight the ship.
At the same time, though, I think would you rather drown or freeze to death? So those are kind of your options.
I've heard that drowning, you have like a euphoric moment before you die. But freezing to death also kind of seems like peaceful.
Well, it seems, pretty chilly.
You probably just go to sleep eventually and then you die in your sleep.
I feel like that would take a long time though.
Yeah.
Like drowning, I feel like, well, yeah, like imagine like Jack and Rose.
Sure.
Right.
So I'm Jack.
You're Jack. I'm Rose.
You're on the fucking door?
Yeah.
Is that a fat joke or you think I wouldn't fit on the door?
Come on, we can snuggle. But imagine you're in water freezing to death.
I mean, yeah, sure.
So would you take that over drowning in the ship?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Because at least my last few moments, like if I'm drowning in the ship, I'm freaking the fuck out.
That's true.
At least my last few moments, I'm like really fucking cold, but I'm like, I like know I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You have a minute to be like, what?
Yeah, I have a minute to be like, I have a minute to be like, oh, I love my like fucking family. I don't know. Yeah.
Yell it out to the
whoever can hear.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really morbid. What's your answer?
I guess I'd probably do that. Originally, I was like, oh, drowning, right? Because like you only have so much oxygen and you're knocked out and you die. But the fear factor. Of like water rushing through the halls. You're trapped in a room. That's scary.
I'm pretty sure too that you live longer if it's colder water. It takes longer for you to drown because your heart rate like slows.
Oh.
I think I might have just literally pulled that out of my booty crack.
If that is true, I feel like that'd be worse.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you're dying for longer.
Oh. Yeah. I know that like when they find people that drown in cold water, they can rescue them if they've been like underwater for like fucking like 20 minutes. They can like resuscitate them.
Is that true?
You need to understand that I'm spewing facts that I heard lying in a National Geographic book when I was 8 years old.
Yeah. And misinterpreted.
And they went right into the fucking crevices of my cerebellum. And they've been sitting there for this moment.
For today.
Because that's what happens.
About this discussion. All right. I'd like to believe that. So I will believe that with you.
What about like, okay, so you don't fuck with fish. I'm sorry, back to the ocean, like in a broader sense. Steering away from the shipwrecks. You don't fuck with fish in a food sense, but like what about like a fish tank?
Love to look at them.
Fucking love a fish tank in a doctor's office.
Love to look at them. Oh my god,
that shit hits.
Yeah, no, you will find me there sat I'm sat and I'm making narratives and I'm watching and I'm like, they're fighting, they're in love,
that one's a cunt,
that one's a fucking bitch. And
that big fatty. verbally
abusing all the fish.
I really vibe with fish tanks in like doctor's offices or wherever where they do the service to the public of putting the Nemo characters in the fish tank.
Yeah, absolutely.
For my pleasure.
Yeah. Because, come on. Like, you're going to look at them and be like,
Nemo, Dory, Peach.
Absolutely.
Gil.
I was watching Finding Nemo recently.
That's right. I remember you saying that. Great. What I think one of my probably in my list of top 10 favorite movies. I'm not even kidding.
It's an excellent movie.
It's so heartwarming.
The score, I mean, alone.
Yes.
Like, come on.
Somewhere beyond the sea. That's the
beautiful.
credits.
Yeah.
That's the rolls in the credits.
That was beautiful.
I think I could recite that movie, no script.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm also slightly neurodivergent.
Yeah.
Which might aid in that.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
I can't watch the first part though.
The stealing of him? Oh no.
No.
The mom and dad.
The attack. The incident.
The incident.
I can't watch that
Derogatory.
because that would be fast forwarded. So who am I to... Are you kidding? Are you kidding? My mother, we're watching. She's like, scary as hell.
You need to feel that fear to understand.
No, I felt it. I've been anxious since the day I was born. That was so scary. And my mom would fast forward it and I would like maybe catch like a glimpse.
Yeah.
And be terrified. So
it's a barracuda.
Yeah.
That eats
no, thank you.
I've seen one in real life. When I was snorkeling. I was like, that shit ate fucking coral.
And you lived to tell the
and
tale.
I'm literally here. Well, because
Damn.
to a clownfish, they're huge, but to us, they're not that big.
They're just little guys.
But that was her name, Coral. The mom.
Coral.
May she rest in peace. He's like, Coral.
Girl.
When he can't find her. And then he picks that little thing up and goes, shh, daddy's here. And I was like, why is he talking to that ping pong ball?
Yeah, like who is that?
What is that?
It's Nemo. I like his lucky fin. I like that they call it the lucky fin. I think that's sweet.
Yeah.
I think it's
I'm
nice.
proud of him.
Yeah, me
for
too.
succeeding.
He touches the butt.
Dude, he touches the butt.
Like
he taps the ass.
Taps
that ass.
That's crazy how much ass he gets in that movie.
One of my favorite lines from Nemo is when that one little weirdo fish goes, "Oh my gosh, he's swimming out to sea."
That is a great part.
And I like when that other fish goes, "I'm obnoxious," because I relate to that.
It's like, yeah, absolutely.
At a
We've all
different
been
level.
there. I like when the bombs explode when they're with the sharks.
Yeah, what a weird fucking part.
A really fucking
What
crazy
an out
part.
of pocket part.
And at the
They're
surface,
in a minefield.
it's just like a little bubble, and it's two seagulls, and the one's like, nice. It's like, no, it was an explosion.
I also like. Let's go through the whole movie.
Yeah,
I also really
what
like.
are your other favorite parts?
There's a montage of the news of Marlin's travels.
Yes.
Getting spread across the ocean.
I love a montage.
I love montage. And it's all these sea creatures. It's like dolphins, and they're like,
Yeah.
it's Australian current. No. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then there's these little crabs. And he's like, they're
Yeah.
fighting off sharks and whatever. And
Yeah.
then he goes, "How's it going, Bob?" Anyway, do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Okay.
And they're like on the little like.
How's it going, Bob? I
yeah.
love that.
How's it going, Bob?
Yeah, they're in the sewer.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
And let me say this. I haven't watched that movie probably in like a year. And
Yeah.
this is all
And that's all just
buried.
locked up
It's
there.
locked in.
I love that.
It's so good.
It is. It really is so good.
Do you have another do you have any movies like that you could like just fucking recite?
Pitch Perfect.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Like from top to bottom.
Well, now after your trauma.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know if you'll be.
No, that's probably the most like Molly Null thing that could ever happen to me. Is
Okay.
like doing Pitch
Doing
Perfect by
so
myself.
hard that it
yeah.
makes you puke.
Well, yeah. And like most people won't watch the movie with me because it's so hard for me to not
say
recite it.
Yeah.
And I also have to do all the choreography, like of all the
Right.
performances, like not just the big one, because it's just so good.
Right.
And like, I can't help myself. And I'm like, they're like, how do you want me to watch the movie and you do the choreography? Like people I'm watching it with.
Right. My favorite character from Pitch Perfect is her name Kimmy Jen? The roommate.
Oh yes.
Is that her name?
I was like,
Kimmy
why
Jen?
did I had a stroke there? Yeah, Kimmy Jin.
I really like her.
Yeah. She's like, they've been here for hours. It's a real inconvenience, Becca. And they're all like,
I like her. And that was Ben Platt before he was Ben Platt. Before he emerged.
yeah.
Great movie though.
I love that movie. Like when he goes up to Bumper, the very beginning, he's like, Benjamin Applebaum. It's like, I saw your rendition of Love and Spoonfuls. Do you believe in magic? In a mall a couple of years ago. Changed my life. He's like,
Oh my god, you do have
thank you. It's like, let's
That is
just
so funny.
exchange emails and then totally hang out right now together.
Are you Benji?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you like the sequels?
Okay, Pitch Perfect 2, epic, fun,
Yeah.
funny.
Das Sound Machine.
DSM.
DSM.
DSM, yeah, DSM, yeah. No, that's sick. That funny movie. Haley Steinfeld is my number one enemy. Yeah,
Oh, she fucking sucks.
she's on my
in that.
hit list.
Never
Holy
met her,
shit!
But I'm sure she's a bitch.
No, fuck you, Haley Steinfeld. I'm your number. If she has a million haters, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
If she has no haters, I'm dead.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder if now looking back at her career, she's like, I probably shouldn't have done that because
She has to know that in her soul.
Must hate her.
No, because imagine a worse character you can't.
No, she sucks.
No,
in
she's
that
number
movie.
one the worst.
They're at the fucking riff off and she starts singing her original
song.
Get out of
Fuck
here,
you.
dumb idiot.
I'm like really glad that everyone like clowns her as hard as they possibly can.
No,
though,
she's
in that moment.
She's
Like imagine she's like a freshman in college. Like imagine being 18 and this entire room full of adults and the Green Bay Packers
and
are all
DSM.
like, "Fuck you."
The Green Bay Packers. I forgot.
They're there.
They sing Bootylicious, don't they?
They do. Yeah.
Great film. Great film.
Excellent.
And I really like when Fat Amy shows her cooch to Barack Obama.
Yeah.
I think that's
epic.
a really
I think that was
important.
a nice little thing for them to have
right.
for us to get to witness. Imagine a world where Barack Obama sees
Do you
Rebel
think-
Wilson's vagina.
Do you think Barack got a credit for that movie?
Like, does he get royalties?
No, like,
Or
do you think
Pitch
he's in the
Perfect
credits? Because they
I
just
don't
spliced
know.
a video
Probably,
of him from
yeah.
like some other
Yeah.
event. He wasn't witnessing
No.
the parted bells.
I know. First time, my little brother, because he loves to watch those movies too. He's like, "That's crazy. Obama was
Dude,
really
they
there."
got
I was
Obama
like,
to do that shit.
"Use your thinker, Charles."
Your noggin, Charles Null.
Charles Null.
Dude,
Call him
sick.
Charble. Shout out Charble for
Dude,
real.
shout out.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But Pitch Perfect 3 is not a movie in my eyes.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen it.
We watched it once over like quarantine, like the end times in 2020, because we had never seen it. It's so bad.
Did they go to like camp?
No, that's in the second one.
Okay.
They go to like Europe somewhere,
Yeah.
and then it's like a spy movie, and they get kidnapped by Fat Amy's dad, and it's like it's like boring. Yeah.
You know who loves the Pitch Perfect movies, the Pitch Perfect franchise? My grandma. She loves them.
Give her my number.
And we were like at the dinner table, and my mom was like, "What's the name of Fat Amy? Like, who's the actress?" And my grandma was like, "Fat Patricia." And I was like, "No, bitch, that's not what she meant."
No, that's her government
Her
name,
government
Grandma.
name is Fat Patricia. Oh my god, so funny. The ocean.
Yeah, the ocean. I was thinking about something earlier. Sharks love.
Oh, I love shark. I want to get a
Love
shark tattoo really
attacks.
bad.
Where? Of what?
On my ribs. I want to like be
Just
a little
says
bit
shark?
skinnier before I do it, but I'm gonna get like an aerial view
Mhm.
of a shark swimming.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I won't get it like huge. It'll be like reasonable.
It's just like the Jaws cover on your back, like a full like in color photo.
It's actually Richard Dreyfuss's face.
Just as like Jaws at the very bottom. No,
Yeah.
I love that. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, because I have a couple tattoos, but they're all for other people. Like one's for my dad, one's for my sister. I want one that's just for me.
Yeah, just for
and
you
that
and your
will be a
sharks. Yes. I love that.
'Cause I'm a shark kid.
Absolutely.
So you love
I love a
sharks?
shark. I love shark. I love shark movies.
Yeah. What about
I,
47 meters?
is that the one with
One of the H2O girls. You're thinking
and Mandy Moore?
Yes.
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 Mandy Moore.
That
I
was
saw
crazy.
that on a date.
Aw.
It went bad.
Yeah. It's kind of a what number date? Was it a first date?
Second.
Second date?
And then
Shark
they went on
movie?
after that.
Yeah.
Well, it was like a scary movie. Like,
Sure.
no, it didn't work.
But
for me.
yeah, shark, that's a little more like,
I think he might be gay now, actually.
oh,
So I don't know what that means
Yeah.
for me, for the world.
sharks brought it out.
Sharks
in him. They bring out the most like honest version of yourselves.
They're misunderstood.
They are. They're very intimate. But there's a shark movie we saw in like 8th grade. One of my friends from high school, her name is Amelia. She was like number one, like shark bitch. Like
Shark bitch.
had the like necklace with the shark tooth. Had like the little like dead baby shark in the
In a jar?
jar. Yeah. And we watched.
That's so weird. Who would have that?
Fucking freak. I just remembered I can't be here. Just
Not
kidding. I
me.
think it's cool.
I
Was
could
it in like a
never
little
have a shark
blue,
in
like
there.
blue
Yeah,
water?
blue water.
No, I think that's sick.
Formaldehyde.
Yeah. Let's go. Fuck, I can't remember what the movie was called, but it was like a really, really bad shark movie. I feel like a lot of them
Oh,
are.
they're all bad.
Yeah,
was
real
it
bad.
Sharknado?
I haven't seen
Me
Sharknado
neither,
actually.
but I've
yeah.
seen enough.
Yeah, I think it was something like Miami Shark, like attack.
Fest.
Yeah, Palooza. And they had goblin sharks.
I know exactly what those are. They're crazy
Those
looking.
motherfuckers are the ugliest guys on the planet.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy looking.
It's actually crazy that they're real because they had them like CGI'd, right, in the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
no, they're real. They're out there.
their big long horn.
Yes.
And gnarly teeth.
Yes. Have you ever heard of the Greenland shark?
Mm-mm.
It only lives in the Arctic in like below zero water.
Very
and
cool.
It's blind.
Ooh.
And they are huge. They're like 20 feet long.
Yeah.
And scientists just captured like a video of it. It's super elusive.
Wait, how do they know he's blind?
He's got these crazy, if I could show you a picture, I would. They all have, for some reason, these eye parasites that like come out of their eyes. So they look like they got little worms in their
Little
eyes.
wormy
It's
guys?
crazy.
That's pretty sick.
Dude, the ocean's metal as fuck.
It is metal as
There's
fuck. You're
crazy
absolutely right
shit in
about
there.
that.
Fuck space. Everyone's like, let's go to
True.
space. Hello?
No,
There's
it's right here.
Somewhere there's like a 50-foot squid.
Yeah.
And we know it exists and we can't
Yep.
find it?
Yup.
We have so much technology. The government's listening to me like shit.
No,
and
literally.
it can't find a fucking big squid?
No, maybe they're just selfish and they have found them, but they're not sharing.
Yeah.
They're shellfish.
Another really formative thing that I want to
Mhm.
bring up
Yeah.
is when I was in elementary school, Animal Planet premiered a documentary about the existence of mermaids.
Mm.
And it really stuck with me.
Yeah.
Because I said, there's not a doubt in my mind
No,
that they're in there.
absolutely.
I know that they're not,
Well,
but also prove it.
yeah, like who are we to decide?
Truly.
Like I feel like maybe Ariel is not there, but like the scary mermaids.
Yeah, like
from,
scaly, creepy.
from like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Those guys, I'm putting money in the bucket in the bid.
Yeah, they're
In-
somewhere.
yeah.
Where would we have conjured up the idea of them,
True.
if not
True.
from reality?
I think we can all learn
I don't
a
know.
lesson there. No, I'm with you there. I think mermaids
Are real.
are real completely, 100%.
There's one facet of the ocean that we have yet to
Mhm.
mention that is particularly important to you.
Mm.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Bikini Bottom.
Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
Where the magic and the tragic happens.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a animation class that I took here at school,
Mhm.
and we had a special guest, and it was the woman who voices Karen. Isn't that kind of baller?
That's so
she just
sick.
looks like some woman because
she's just like a lady.
a literal
Yeah.
woman. And she's like, "Hey," and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm
Like,
plucked."
holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm plucked.
And I told her, I was like, "I just want to say, I've known you for so long." And
It's
I
not a
just,
question, but I love you.
No, I did. I said
Thank you
something. I was
for
like,
your service.
You're a huge part of my childhood. You don't even know.
Aw. Karen.
Sheldon J. Plankton.
She was snatched.
Karen?
Karen.
Oh my god, yeah. She's hot.
Wait, Karen was hot and nobody's talking
No
about
one
it.
talks about it.
Yeah.
Karen. I like when Karen becomes a baby, but it's just a calculator.
Yeah. And it's really sweet of her to get Plankton like the hologram hamburgers.
Oh, the
for
holographic
dinner.
meatloaf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really
Yeah.
ASMR for me.
It's a little ASMR moment.
Oh, I watched SpongeBob so much.
Mhm.
I think it not only became like a facet of my personality,
Yeah.
but it's like unhealthy.
Yeah.
Every single day after school was all I did. When I
No,
was a kid.
same.
All I did. I think I
Yeah.
could. There's not a episode
Yeah.
between its birth and
Mhm.
like season, I don't know, fucking year 7
Yeah.
that I have not seen.
Yeah. No, same. I think there's like probably a whole like section of my brain that is like actually just SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob lore.
Just SpongeBob lore, quotes.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes I watch
it's
it now.
so funny.
I watch
Yeah.
it now like sometimes I leave the bar really early and I Irish exit and I come home and I like make tater tots and then I'm by
SpongeBob?
myself and I'm like, I think it's time to watch
I
SpongeBob.
think it's damn, it's time for SpongeBob.
It looks like it's about that time again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life.
No, it's so funny.
it's
like-
for adults too.
No, absolutely.
It's hysterical.
Absolutely.
And I judge people if I meet someone and they're like, I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid. I say, oh,
Run.
we're different then.
Yeah. See ya. Idiot. Like what?
Dunce.
Freaking moron.
Do you have a favorite
As
SpongeBob
if.
episode?
this isn't my favorite, but it's one I think about probably the most, and it's the one where Larry the crab or Larry the lobster. Christ, sorry.
What are you, an amateur?
Sorry. Freudian slip. I was thinking about crabs. Eugene, that is.
Right.
And he has a big like tan party.
Oh my god!
You
Yeah,
have to be like tan enough
to be
to
this
get
tan
in.
to enter.
So they like caramelize themselves
Yes.
to get in, and then they like freeze on the dance floor because they're like rock solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sun bleached.
Yeah.
That's also, they introduce a random character in that one. His name is Craig Mamelton.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
And he's like a weird leathery
Yeah.
walrus
Because
creature.
he's so tan.
He's so
It's like
tan.
skin cancer. Yeah. It's like,
I remember that one.
yeah,
That's a
he's like
great
who
one.
everyone wants to be. Yeah. Because he's like the
Ugh.
tannest guy.
Yeah. I might have to watch that one later.
Yeah. That's a really good one.
It's been a while since I've
Yeah.
seen that one.
What's your favorite?
I really like when little SpongeBob goes into other people's dreams.
That's a great one.
Yeah, and he goes into Gary's dream, and Gary's like a scholar.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's like reading his book, and he's got his
SpongeBob.
like big cape on.
He's got a robe on, and it, like
He's
his
like
dream is him
7
in,
feet
like,
up in the air.
Oxford's library.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
really like that one. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like the old ones. Suds.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Suds.
The Suds.
That one's pretty funny.
That one was a little bit scary to me, I will say.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
Maybe
like
that's just like,
sickness.
yeah, probably.
Well, and there's like a really quick snippet where
Mhm.
SpongeBob is like tied up and they're wearing masks and they're doing like bondage.
They're like plugging him up, all of his holes, like with the corks.
They have like there's no
It's
light.
like fire.
It's just
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
And they're
like,
they're in like
oh.
like what are those things called?
Like the hazmat
Gimp
suits.
masks or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I know.
They're in,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And Patrick washes his hands and
Yep.
he goes, "Don't touch me. I'm sterile." It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a funny show.
It's so good.
Another really quick, probably actually to wrap up, my favorite SpongeBob quote
Yeah.
is when they're trying to sell chocolate and Patrick goes, "Let's get naked." And SpongeBob goes, "No, Patrick, let's save that for when we sell real estate." I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Let's get naked.
Let's get naked.
No,
Patrick.
No, Patrick. Like as if SpongeBob's like, come on,
Not yet.
not now, not yet, later. That is so funny.
Do you have an ending SpongeBob quote?
I could actually. I was thinking about Goofy Goober Rock has been playing in my head for
The
like
movie. We didn't
Yeah,
even touch on the
I
movie. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Top tier.
you don't need a license to drive a sandwich. And I've been thinking about Goofy Goober Rock, and I don't want to like,
No, please.
explode your microphone. So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, hold
maybe
her
at
back.
a distance. But where right before the Goofy Goober song happens,
Right.
and SpongeBob's like, I'm, and Plankton's like, settle down, and then right before he goes, what the scallop?
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm a Goofy Goober Rock.
What the
Yeah.
scallop?
I
I
love
love that.
That's
is
like the funniest thing to yell in my house. What the scallop?
that,
Yeah.
or I've heard you do
Yeah.
this. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
That's a classic. And that was like the original
That's
SpongeBob video
hysterical.
that I
Oh,
went
was that
crazy
like
for,
the OG?
yeah. And that actually was, I was on my way home from work and I saw a TikTok of like some conservative TikTok making fun of like pronouns where they were
Sure.
like, oh yeah, my pronouns are, and it was like all these like symbols and signs. And then it cuts to the SpongeBob of the Oh Brother. And I was like crying
Yeah, it's
laughing.
fucking
And as soon as I got
hilarious.
home, I was like, let me just do it like a one take video. And then my
What
whole
the
world
scallop?
changed.
That is
what
so
the
funny.
scallop? That's so funny. What the scallop? Anything Plankton says also is like just my favorite.
Do you know, I only learned this like in the last year. Plankton and Larry are the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He goes, "Oh my God, my pectorals have gone flabby. I got to get to a rowing machine."
A rowing machine. Yeah.
I also really like. I could literally do this
I know.
for hours.
I know.
I really like when the Flying Dutchman crashes his ship and he has to stay with SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And then he's like a loser and he has a ghost party.
Aw.
And then SpongeBob shows him the Power Within video. And it's like chickens and shit.
Yep,
The power
yep.
within.
The power within. The power within.
And it ends, the guy goes, the power within. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Flying Dutchman's like, you're right. This shit's
He's like,
fucking
thank
gold.
you, SpongeBob. It's so
This
good.
shit is so gold.
I love the Flying Dutchman.
I mean, the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Some of the best ones or episodes are Flying Dutchman.
Oh, yeah.
Leedle.
Davy Jones' locker.
And then they're trapped on a ship, and the only way out is through the perfume department. Fucking out of pocket. They're like,
Ah!
oh my god, that is so funny. Well,
God
we
bless.
have to stop because we
Yeah.
could do this. I could do this quite literally
It's
until
literally
nightfall.
for days. Yeah.
Molly Null, thank you so much for coming on. I was
Thank
going
you
to say
so much
Molly
for
and it
having
didn't sit
me.
right in
No.
my mouth.
Molly Null.
Molly Null.
One word.
I'm so glad that you came on the pod.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tell the people where to find you.
At Molly_Null on everywhere. I think I'm actually the Molly Null on Twitter because my old one was suspended
Tough.
for copyright,
Okay.
which was lame.
Yeah, that is so lame.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was for bullying.
Yeah. I wish. I love bullying.
Right, same.
Well, I usually use letters that look like other letters when I do threats. To like
To
Liam
escape the
Payne. To like
algorithm.
Liam Payne. Yeah. But yeah, that's me. Find me.
Do you have any shows coming up or not at the moment?
Not right now,
Nothing
but
cooking?
yeah, I'll be probably doing some open micies at the Tiny Cupboard in Bushwick.
Fun.
So
Check
catch
that
me there.
out. Look up Molly Null. Check out
Follow
her
me.
stuff. She's
Like my stuff.
hysterical. She does amazing impressions.
Yeah.
And
Give me
thanks
kisses
for
and
tuning
hearts.
in.
Yeah.
Oh, they will.
Yeah.
I'll send them to do that. That's a wrap.
Bye, guys.
Ow, ow, ow.
It's the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod, the Pesto Pod.